Hello everybody, welcome to Adventures in Beekeeping. My name is Dale and it's May the 20th and I'm at Breezy Meadow Apiary. It was cool this morning, it rained last night. I just really didn't do any videoing today, so I'm just going to give you the hive report and I'll walk through each hive and tell you what happened today. So let's get started. We're going to go down to hive number 5 first. That's where I started today. So hive number 5 is one of my Day-Marie manipulation hives. And what I found, so this kind of the history behind this is 2 weeks ago when I was here, I was working on hive number 4 and it started pouring the rain and there was no opportunity for me to do the Day-Marie manipulation on hive number 5. So some of the beekeepers, the Day-Marie manipulation that I'm doing is the rolling brood manipulation. You have one, the idea is that you have one brood box and where the queen is all the time, and then you rotate the brood that you find up into the other brood box up above, and there's a queen excluder above the lower brood box. And then you have a buffer box as the lower box with brood and queen, and then you have a buffer, and then you have the upper brood box where you rotate any brood that you find in the brood box when you're doing your rolling manipulation, and then have a honey super on top. So 2 weeks ago I wasn't able to do the rotation. This week when I got into here, I did not find any eggs, no larva, no queen, no nothing, nowhere in the box. So I just put it all back together and said, if I find a queen cell, I'll come back and put that queen cell in. So when I got over to hive number 4, which is also one of my rolling Day-Marie hives, I found queen cells in the upper box where they had made queen cells, and then I found queen cells in the lower box. So what I did was I found one that had 3 real nice queen cells on it. So I took the queen cell, that frame, and dropped it in over here. And then I found another frame that had another real nice queen cell on it. And so I just made a quick nuke out of that, nucleus colony out of that. So everything seems to be okay with this one. I saw the queen, I saw eggs and larvae, and of course these queen cells, which I got rid of or got out of the box. I have this swarm trap sitting here because there's a bunch of bees between. So this has a screen bottom board, and I hadn't taken out the plastic insert yet. And I took it out, and there was a bunch of bees underneath the hive. I was like, why are they underneath the hive? So I don't know if they're trying to swarm under there, or if they're just hanging out under there, or what. So this is hive number 1. It was also part of my Day-Marie rotation. And when I got into this box, I found the eggs and larvae and the queen in the upper box where it shouldn't have been. So 2 weeks ago I must have accidentally moved the queen up there, and or they made a queen cell and she went out and came back. It's a little short duration, 14 days, a little short duration for them to make a queen and all that. So I think I accidentally moved the queen up to the top. Well, so now I have the second brood box there was just full of eggs and larvae and cap cells and stuff. And then the bottom one still had some eggs and larvae, and a lot of the frames had a lot of pollen and nectar. So it's kind of the end of the Day-Marie rotation for this hive. So I just put them, so now it's a double brood, normal double brood with a queen excluder. And then it also has 2 honey supers and, oh, sorry, I sneezed and you didn't want to hear that. So it says 2 honey supers, and then it has the I want to say Ross Rounds, but it's not Ross Rounds, but it's the comb honey, where the plastic, full of plastic boxes. I'll get the name. So hive number 2, it's one of my Day Marie rolling rotation hives as well. And when I got into this one, I found in the upper box, I saw Virgin Queen, and I saw the swarm cell that she came out of. So I must have missed that, or they created it, or whatever. So I was like, oh no, this hive is about to swarm. So I took the Virgin Queen and some resources and some nectar and some emerging brood and made a nook out of that. And then I shook a bunch of bees in to try to take away the number of bees in this box. So the honey, there's a little, some of it's, I'm really kind of disappointed in all the boxes for the amount of honey that's in the honey supers. I should have said that all along with each one, but really just kind of not much. Then that's number 3. Number 3, I saw the queen. Oh, back to number 2. I did see the queen in the bottom, so in the bottom box, so that's fine. I did do the Day Marie rotation with a couple of the frames. There were a lot of new frames put in because I took about 5 frames out for the, or 4 frames out for the Virgin Queen split. And then hive number 3, it is not a Day Marie rotation. It's just a double, actually this is a double brood box without a queen excluder. There's lots of pollen, lots of nectar in the brood box, the 2 brood boxes, almost no honey or nectar in the upper boxes. That leaves us with this one. This one used to be called Colonial Hills Swarm, but that queen didn't make it. So it got combined with the Mean Bees queen that I had. I did a artificial swarm with Mean Bees queen, and then I did a newspaper combine for this guy. That happened a couple weeks ago. So the inspection today on this hive, no honey in the honey super, eggs and larvae, and lots of resources all over in the brood box. Saw the queen. Everything seems to be going fine. So that's the hive report for May the 20th, 2023. Thanks for watching. God bless and have a great day. Oops, addendum to the hive report. So these are the 2 nooks that got made today, nucleus colonies that got made today. One of them was made with the Virgin Queen that we found, and one of them was made with the swarm cells that we found. The right one, swarm cells, left one, the Virgin Queen. So that's over here on this far hive, and then I have that swarm box with no activity. So now I think that concludes the hive report for May 20, 2023. Again, thanks for watching. God bless and have a great day.